Hi everyone, my name is Tabitha and I'm here to show you how to make a drain bag from a Joey Kangaroo feeding bag. First thing you're going to need is a pair of scissors. Second thing you're going to need is the Joey Kangaroo feeding bag. And you're going to open it up. First thing you always have to remember, put the lid on. There's been many nights where I have forgotten to put the lid on and it makes a disastrous mess. And lock it, because if you are going to vent it, it's going to cause pressure if there's a lot of air and you don't want the lid to blow off. So just make sure you lock it. Alright, next step you're going to do is you're going to cut along the bag right here on this line. So do that now. And now you have the bag and your tubing. Okay, so what you're looking at right here is where you just cut off. And if you go down a little bit further than that, you have the piece where the pump pushes the milk through the tubing. And if you go a little bit further than that, you have this circular little piece right here. So what you're going to do is going to cut a little bit in front of the hard piece that's in it. Okay, so now you have this and then you have the tubing. This piece right here is garbage. Okay, and now you're going to take the piece that you're used to putting into the port, you're going to put that into the feeding bag. So if you grab the bag up close at the top and you hold it really tight, you can get like a little piece in and then push the rest of it in. You don't want to stretch it out too bad, because if you stretch it out, it's not going to stay in. So just twist it in. And if you pull it, you should not be able to pull it out. And if you pull it out, it means you stretched it out. And you got to start over. So good job. Sorry. Okay, so my son used to have a GJ tube, and what I used to do is I used to just put this piece directly into his G port, and it fit perfect. The little plastic piece that's on it would go really well into the other plastic, and it would snug it in there really good, and it wouldn't come out. But I used to tape it just because he's 3 and he was kind of a wild man, and I was always worried that it was going to come out. So if you want to tape it, but you don't really have to. But what he just got is the Mickey, and so it has extensions and it doesn't fit. So what you're going to need to do is there's this little plastic piece on it. Just peel that off, and then you can stick the hard piece right into the med port, and that fits perfect. I don't even have to tape that because it's so snug in there. Okay, so there you go. You have this little plastic piece, and then you have this. So you've officially made your first drain bag. Congratulations. The reason that I had made this drain bag is because we were going through so many different supplies trying to allow him to not throw up or to be vented. So we had started with gloves, and we used to tape it, and it would just explode everywhere and make a mess. And then we went to diapers, and that was a mess. And then we went to the urinary bags, and those just stretched out the tube. And once you stretch out the tube, the top wouldn't go on to them. And then after that, we went to the syringes. Ugh, and the syringes were just an even bigger mess. So I was sitting there one night almost crying because I was so mad about all of the laundry that we were doing, and that they weren't getting an accurate count, and I was worried that he was going to be dehydrated and that he was going to get a central line infection because of all of these spills. And so I started doing a little MacGyver work, and I told the nurse to bring me everything and anything that they had, and I was going to make something. And so this is what I came out with, and I hope that you guys can benefit from it, and I hope that it saves somebody's esophagus from throwing up and from just any medical issues that it's gonna give you. Ugh, disastrous. I hope that you guys can leave me some feedback and comments about this bag. We call it the Sanders bag after my son Elijah Sanders. He's 3 and he has been benefiting from this for about a year and a half now since I thought of it. I'm sorry that I didn't share this with you guys earlier. I guess it's just been even bigger than I thought it was going to be. If you'd like to help me to patent it, I would appreciate it. Please contact me. And I hope that you guys get well and have a great future. Thank you.